Okay, and welcome back. Well, earlier in the show, Matt introduced you to some of the student performers in this weekend's production of the Nutcracker with the American Academy of Ballet. And while most of the dancers on stage in the show are students, they will be joined by many guest artists from professional schools and companies all across the country, including Gemma Freitas, a Western New Yorker who grew up dancing at the American Academy, and she's gone on to study at the prestigious Juilliard School of Dance in New York City. And we have to thank Gemma so much for waking up early with us this morning before her first dance class. She's joining us, I think, live on Skype right now. Good morning, Gemma. How are you?
Good morning. I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm very good. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. I have to ask, what is a typical day like at Juilliard? Is your hair already up in your bun, ready for dance class?
Yes. We start every morning at 9 o'clock with an academic class. So either music or some sort of liberal arts studies, whether it's humanities, politics, ethics, something along those lines. And then we have ballet every day for an hour and a half. And then after that, we either have partnering class or we have a modern technique, and then for an hour and a half, and then we'll have lunch for about 50 minutes. And after lunch, we have an afternoon class that goes for about 2 hours, which is usually more of an elective style, whether it's elements of performing, ballroom, composition class, something like that. And then after that, we have 3 hours of rehearsal. Right now we're rehearsing for our December show, which is the 12th to the 16th, so it's coming up very soon. Tonight we're actually on stage for the first time doing teching. And then after that, we have about a 50 to an hour dinner break. And then if we're in other student workshop pieces, we have rehearsal for another 2 hours. So my days go from like 9 to 9, 9 to 10, and then we have homework after that. So,
wow, that's amazing. What do you love about dancing?
What do I love about dancing?
Yes.
I feel my favorite part of dancing is performing. To me, it's such a selfless act, and I love giving back to the community and to the audiences. And I do love training and taking class, but I feel that that's just preparation to be on stage and to enter another world and to take the audience to a different place.
And speaking of your love of performing, you're actually going to get to come home this weekend. You're going to be performing in the Nutcracker. Tell us what your role will be and what's it like to come home to Western New York and be able to perform for your hometown audience.
Well, I will be playing the Arabian Princess when Clara travels to all of her different places, and it is such a blessing to come home. I'm so thankful to Miss Mary Spitalia for bringing me back, and I love to re-enter the studio now that I've been away, because my appreciation for home and for the people there and my support system is so much greater, because you don't really know how much you have until you leave it. And I love to see the little kids again and to be there for them, and I hope to be a role model to everyone at the studio still, and that they can follow their dreams as well. And it's so nice to be able to come home and to perform, also to show what I've learned, but to be an inspiration to those who are there, and to be able to do classical ballet and the Nutcracker again, and to be a part of the season, the holiday season.
That's wonderful, Gemma. Well, we wish you the best of luck at school.